There is the NAMA facility that deals with mitigation. There's the Adaptation Fund. There's the GCF, the Green Climate Fund. There's also the Global Environment Fund. These are some of the larger ones that we're familiar with. There's also the NDC Partnership. They have a special fund to help countries work on some of the technical aspects. There's the ICAT, which is the Initiative for Climate Action and Transparency. They're supporting us as well. The World Bank Group, of course, they have facilities that have that special thematic area that focuses on climate change. And recently for Blue Carbon, there was a call for proposal from L'Oreal.
Chief Climate Change Officer Dr. Lennox Gladden is sharing a list of the many facilities that continuously provide funding for projects with climate change components attached to them. Many are not aware of these existing facilities, and then there are those who are, but don't know where to start in terms of writing a proposal for climate funding. In the next 2 days, participants will learn more about climate proofing their proposals.
As it relates to the capacity of some of our stakeholders, they're sometimes used to writing some of these conventional project proposal, right? And in the absence of climate proofing their proposal, there's high chance that it will take a lot of feedback from whoever is donating the funds to this proposal, right? So that is a challenge. So hopefully they're able to learn how to climate proof their projects through this process. At the end of this 3-part session, we want for them to be competent and confident in proposal formulation, especially a proposal which has this high climate change component, because the reality is right now, most facilities, that is what they're looking for.
For almost all proposals, Dr. Gladden says that these climate funding agencies look beyond the environment and want to support projects that also focus on socio-economic issues and people.
To have a truly comprehensive or a bankable project proposal for some of the entities, some of the facilities that are going to invest a substantial amount of funds, you cannot only factor the environmental component of it. Even in the proposal itself, you have to see what is going to be some of the impact to communities, right? The feasibility of investing. These are some of the things that they have to factor, looking at things from a comprehensive perspective. And also you need to align with the strategies that we have, some of our national strategies. We spoke about the low emissions development strategy. We recently updated our climate change policy, and of course the national determined contributions. Some of the larger donors, you go to them and that's the first question they ask.
So it is about building the capacity of the participating stakeholders, and the GEF Small Grants Program, which is implemented by UNDP and executed by UNOPS, provides support funding to build the capacity of organizations wanting to improve their proposal writing to access climate finance. These include youth groups, associations, and more.
We're an environmental program that support livelihood type of projects. We try to have projects that are coming in be involving with the communities. And to answer your question, we're not specifically looking at persons applying, individuals, but it's mostly from a non-governmental organization, civil society organization. And we're talking about women's group, youth groups, cooperatives, associations. The communities have had an opportunity, they have seen it firsthand, so they know what they're dealing with. But the problem that we have been facing with is that they do not have the technical capacity to actually write down something, or maybe they don't have the actual people to help them write the proposals in a way that the donor understands and the donor will be able to fund, right? Within the GF Small Grants Program, we're a donor organization that provide financing and technical capacities for that, no? So we're one of the risk takers organizations, donors in Belize that would go to those communities, to those organizations that have never gotten a grant.
The idea is to have a portfolio of projects so that whenever there is a call for a proposal, there are proposals already available that can be submitted. Duane Moody for News 5.